thing is, Ray, do we put it up every morning, sunrise, and take it down at sunset?
Well, if we do, someone's going to have to be here at least twice a day. That might mean extra staff.
The extra staff means extra wages. Now, leave it up permanently. I mean, patriotism isn't a 9 till 5 affair. Queen and country, 24 hours a day in this establishment.
It looks good, Arthur.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Little touch of class. Little bit of England. Cricket on the green. Sunday roast. Saturday night punch-ups at the pub. You never be ashamed of your national heritage, Ray. Long before you were even a twinkle in your father's eye, this country stood alone against the forces of darkness. It is our duty to continue that valiant fight today.
What? Declare war on Germany and Japan?
No, only in the marketplace, Ray. Well, that flag is a symbol of our fight against my personal recession.
I better move these foreign cars off the front row, then.
Yeah, too right. Hey, Ray, years ago, Sailor Heath used to say, export or die. Now it's a case of sell to keep well. You get all the foreign ones over the back, all the British ones down the front. Billy, I've just got hold of a brand new range. And you have been nominated to have first crack at them. Yeah. They'll be smashing down the doors of your Georgian pied-à-terre to get at them. There. Hey, hold on a minute, Billy, will you? Hang on. Ray, I'm still not sure about them Japaneses. Let's compromise. Stick them in the middle. Sorry, Billy, you there? Yeah, look, I don't want to go into details on the phone. Well, you know what walls have, Billy. No, not sausages. Ears, Billy, ears. I have to constantly be on my guard against industrial espionage. But you must know that all calls from London to Bradford are routed through Milan. Yeah, one indiscreet word on the blower, and the whole of downtown Europe will be flooded with cheap impersonations.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, I'd like to speak to Mr. Arthur Daly, please.
Yeah.
Right, as soon as you can, Billy. Treat yourself to a Pullman. I can recommend the Kippers. Yeah, get up.
Gentleman outside asking for you, Arthur.
There you are, Ray. Union Jack's only been flying 5 minutes and they're already flocking. I see you're admiring my flagpole. Probably an old soldier like myself. Queen and country, eh? Of course, I've nothing against the common market per se, but at the end of the day, as the flag says, British is best. Now, which of my models can I interest you in? This Escort is a snip at 2.5. One owner, a nervous nun, never driven at night. This one over here never left the country estate of a member of the House of Lords.
Take it down.
I beg your pardon?
The flag, it's got to come down.
I've only just put it up.
I know, I've been watching you. Had my eye on this place ever since you erected the flagpole. My name is John Richards, Planning Enforcement Officer.
Oh, visiting cards now, eh? I suppose this comes out of poll tax too. Well, you might like to know, Mr. Richards, that before I had this flagpole erected, I went to the town hall and I was assured by the planning officer that I did not need planning approval.
That is perfectly correct.
Well, what are you going on about then?
I'm going on about that flag. It contravenes the town and country planning, brackets control of advertising, close brackets, regulation 71, superseded by the 1990 Act.
Are you saying I can't fly the Union Jack?
Flag.
What?
It's called the Union flag, not Jack. It's a common mistake.
All right, Jack, don't prevaricate. Are you saying I can't fly it?
Not with British's best on it, you can't.
You're joking.
I'm employed by the local council. I never joke.
But British is best.
That's a highly debatable point of view and one you are not allowed to state on the Union flag.
Is there something I don't know? I mean, am I being kept uninformed? Is a local council rule from Moscow or Peking? Has the Third Reich surfaced in the bowels of the town hall? Is this what I went over the top for? That flag stays up.
In that case, you'll be hearing from the borough solicitor.
And you, Squire, will be hearing from mine.
I'm sorry to trouble you. I wonder if you can help me.
I'd like to have a word about my overdraft facility.
Excellent. Yes, I can see why you'd want to.
Well, as you can see, I've encountered a temporary cash flow problem. I'd like to increase the facility.
Looks like you have already. You're 5,000 over the agreed overdraft limit.
Are you sure?
Yep.
That is amazing.
You'd be surprised how many of my customers I amaze during the average day.
Well, notwithstanding that disconcerting information, Mr. Shanks, I'd like to increase the facility by 20,000.
Come. Thank you, Sandra. I have directives from head office that have to be followed. And as I say, you're overextended already. It's belt-tightening time, I'm afraid, Mr. Daly.
Would it help if I lived in one of the third world countries?
I beg your pardon?
Well, perhaps I should change my name to Mexico or Brazil. They owe your lot billions and nobody's squeezing their collaterals. Now, look, I'm mounting a big sales campaign to shift some of my car stock. I'm urging everyone to buy British, appealing to the patriotic heart that beats in every punter.
Really? What a novel idea.
You see, I have a vision, Mr. Shanks. Nay, a dream. If this green and pleasant land of ours is to be polluted by motor cars, then I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure they are British motor cars.
Admirable, admirable. I'll tell you what, Mr. Daly, I think it's an exciting concept. I'm going to increase your overdraft limit by 5,000.
But I'm already 5,000 over.
Precisely. This way my books will balance. Let's review the situation again in 3 months' time, shall we? In the meantime, do try to stay within the new limit.
Yeah. Yes, sir. But, what grounds do you have for suspecting that something's happened to her? Look, could I have your full name and address, please?
Raymond? Raymond? You having some sort of kinky party in here or what?
In here, Arthur.
You got a bird in there? What's the matter with the lights?
Man from the electricity company came. He turned them off because the bill hadn't been paid.
What, and you let him? You're supposed to be my minder. Why didn't you hit him?
Oh, is that before or after I should have hit the man from British Telecom?
British Telecom?
Yeah, they've cut off all the phones. Same reason, non-payment of final demands.
This is what happens when I leave you in charge, isn't it? I turn my back for 5 minutes and the whole of the lock-up is transformed into a Soho clip joint. The only thing that's missing is some out-of-work actress passing off lemonade at 20 quid a bottle. I'm very disappointed in you, Raymond.
Now look here, Arthur. I've been sitting here in the freezing cold. I'm hungry, I'm tired, and I'm pissed off. I've been sitting here for hours waiting for you, so you just didn't come back to all this. Well, it's not down to me to pay the bills.
No, of course it isn't. Calm down, calm down. Sit down, sit down. There you are. Go on. See, this is what happens when you privatise everything. These used to be service industries. Nice, reliable little outlets on the monopoly board of life, created for the whole of mankind. I feel very sorry for you, Raymond.
Why is that?
Because you have your whole life in front of you. And what do you see?
Well, not a lot at the moment, Arthur. We need some more batteries.
I'll tell you what you see. You see a country that won't let you run up the flag and say British is best. You see a country where the big banks are squeezing the pips of hard-working entrepreneurs like me. You see a country that expects us to push it and pull it into the 21st century with the help of torchlight and bongos.
You all right? Come on, let's go and get a drink.
How's it going, Puck?
Quiet as the grave, Sarge. Oh, I left a note about one call on your desk. Might give you a laugh.
Do you think it's some nutter?
Definitely. He hung up when I asked him for his name and address.
Well, you never know, Park. You never know.
There you go, Arthur.
Sorry, Dave.
Oh, the best of British.
Oh, Dave, don't you let the local council hear you say the best of British. They'll close the club down.
What are you talking about?
We put a Union Jack up today on a car lot, Dave.
Flag, Ray, flag. The council man told us.
Oh, that's right.
You're not allowed to call it a Union Jack anymore.
Anyway, we ran the flag up Arthur's brand new flagpole.
Which cost me an arm and a leg.
And some planning enforcement officer ordered us to take it down.
Can you believe that, Dave? We put Erin Buckhouse's flag up, and because he said British is best on it, the planning enforcement officer ordered me to take it down.
You're joking.
I'm employed by the local council. I never joke. Taking me to court. I'm going to fight it to the end.
Can I quote you on that?
Yeah, who are you?
Greg Hunter, I'm a reporter. Look, I couldn't help overhearing what's happening, and I think it would make a very good story. I'd like to interview you.
Does your paper let you run an expense account?
Yeah, why?
I'd like a large vodka and tonic, Raymond would like a large brandy, and Dave would like half a lager. Now, tell me, what is your first question?
I thought you might be interested in what this lady's just come in to report, Sergeant.
What can I do for you, madam?
Well, I'm not sure. Probably silly of me to come. I thought it best, thank you. You never know, do you?
Well, no, not till you tell me about it, I don't. Why, what's the problem?
I own the hairdressers on the green.
That's at Lynn's salon, Sergeant.
I've got a number of regular clients that I visit in their homes. I don't know, but it seems that one of my clients has gone missing.
Missing?
Well, I've done her hair every Thursday afternoon at 3 for the past, well, 15 years. I got no reply when I visited her home yesterday, and I tried again this morning.
Or perhaps she's gone shopping.
I got no reply last week either. And that's the first time in 15 years. She wouldn't go a week without having her hair done, let alone 2 weeks. I feel something's happened to her.
Right, well, let's start with this lady's full name and address, shall we?
Right, now I'd like one with the young man raising the flag and you just a bit closer into the pole there.
All right, off you go, Ray.
That's it, lovely.
Hold on, let me take my hat off.
Right out. Smashing. Yeah. Lovely.
Right, now I'd like you to take some of my British range. And be sure and tell all your readers everyone comes with a 6-month warranty. Ray, clickety-click. Just got 1 or 2 adjustments to make. There you go.
Ready? Good. Great. That's fine, Greg. Got more than enough.
Great. The paper will be on the streets this afternoon, Mr. Daly. I'll make sure you get some complimentary copies. Thanks for all your help.
Always happy to oblige the Fourth Estate. Yes, officer.
Morning, Mr. Daly.
Good morning.
Ray,
Parky?
I wonder if I could have a minute.
As you've beaten the morning rush to my car lot, you most certainly may. Which of the models are you interested in?
We've got a young lad down at the Nick. We're just booking him on a list of charges as long as your arm. His speciality's breaking into cars. Among the items in his possession are a number of credit cards. Now, we're not sure, but we think that they might belong to your wife.
My wife and credit cards? What a frightening concept.
I went round to your address, but I can't get any answer. Do you know where she is?
Oh, you won't find her there, lad. Her indoors is staying with her in Norfolk.
Sorry?
She's staying with her sister up in Norfolk.
Do you think I could trouble you for the address?
Yeah, wait there.
Yes, I'm sorry to disturb you. This is Detective Sergeant Morley in Metropolitan Police CID. I'm trying to locate a Mrs. Daly.
I promise you something special, Billy. And there it is.
What is it?
That is a microchip marvel, Billy.
What does it do?
It gives its fortunate purchaser an entirely new concept in his domestic life, and I have exclusive distribution rights in the UK.
Yes, but what does it do?
It brings amusement to its owner, and dare I say it, yes I dare, it also brings joy. It is fun and it is functional. I mean, let us assume you want a 5-minute steak under the grill. What happens? You bung 8 ounces of best Scotch prime under, the phone rings. When you return to the cooker, what are you confronted with? Charcoal embers. Not anymore. You bung 1 of these on the cooker, set the timer, and when your steak is just right, what do you hear?
Yeah, that's amazing. Have we got any others?
Well, apart from the one that plays tenderly when your steak is just right, I have one for your alarm clock, which plays money, money, money when it's time to get up and go to work. And I have one for the spin dryer, which plays all shook up when the clothes are dry.
Well, I think you're on a winner there, Arthur. How much are they?
Good morning again, Detective Constable Park.
Sorry, am I disturbing you?
You are indeed. What can I do for you?
I tried to phone first, but your line appears to be out of order.
Yes, something to do with the drilling up the road. What do you want?
I'm a worried man.
Have you dragged me away from my business just to tell me you got worries? Foot, next time you're giving evidence at the Old Bailey, I'm going to have you pulled out of the witness box so I can talk to you about my overdraft.
I wish to share my worries with you.
I'm an entrepreneur, Mr. Morley, not a priest or a shrink.
Bear with me, please, Mr. Daly. It's about your wife.
My wife? What about her?
I attempted to contact her at the address that you were kind enough to give DC Park.
Yeah?
She isn't there. And neither is she expected. As far as I can ascertain, your wife has vanished. What was she wearing the last time you saw her?
God knows. What was yours wearing the last time you saw her?
A pale blue dress, cream buttons, black belt with gold fastenings, matching earrings, nylons, black shoes, black leather shoulder bag. And if I was so inclined, I could tell you the exact colour of her underwear.
Do you have a recent photograph of your wife?
What, on me?
Yeah.
Certainly not. Don't carry that sort of stuff round with me. You sure she's not staying with her sister in Norfolk? She could be in their spare bedroom. Her sister's very vague.
Mr. Daly, yesterday, your wife failed to keep an appointment at the hairdresser's for the 2nd week running. Prior to this, she hasn't missed an appointment in 15 years. We have also received information from a member of the public who alleged that something untoward has happened to your wife. You told DC Park she was staying with her sister in Norfolk. She isn't. You told me you haven't seen her in a couple of weeks. She appears to have vanished off the face of this earth. Aren't you concerned for her welfare?
Mr. Morley, her indoors is a formidable woman. Very formidable. I appreciate your concern, but it is misplaced. I assure you, nothing has happened to her. And I'll be grateful if you'd stop your inquiries.
Really? Why?
Look, if she hears the police are looking for her, she'll be put out. Very put out. And when her indoors is put out, she has a tendency to become aggravated. And I've learned from experience that when she's aggravated, I get aggravation. Now, somehow, don't ask me how, her indoors works in mysterious ways, but somehow it will be my fault that you are looking for her. And I have got quite enough on my plate without that.
I'd like you to check her wardrobe.
Nah, she wouldn't be in there.
We just want to establish what clothes are missing. It would help when we put out a full description.
I'll send DC Park round to collect a list of the missing clothing and a photograph.
If you like.
Oh, come on. You don't think he's done her in, Sarge?
He might have done.
But Arthur Daly's not capable of murdering anyone.
Is that what they taught you at Hendon? Some people are capable of murder and some people aren't. Oh, what a well-ordered world you live in.
Yeah, but this is Arthur Daly we're talking about.
Oh, just an ordinary average man, eh?
Absolutely.
Johnny, I don't know if Arthur Daly murdered his wife or not, yet. But what I do know is that the prisons of this country are full of ordinary average men, and some of those ordinary average men are serving life sentences for murder.
Daly's into Europe, managing director speaking.
Arthur, it's Ray.
Ray, you seen the local paper?
Yeah, and so have the local council. That planning officer's been over here with a summons. They're going to take you to court.
Right, bring it with you to Drummond's office. I'll meet you there. Ta-ra.
Yes, officer? When you finish checking your shares, I'd like a word with you.
Right, officer.
Tell me, what's your favourite colour?
Blue.
Thought it might be. I'm afraid we can only offer 3 colours on our traffic lights. Red, amber and green. Now, you've sat there while we've gone through our entire range twice. We're out of blue at the moment. I want you to put that car into first gear and move it, right?
Yes, officer.
Yes, I do understand that, Sergeant. I'm always anxious to help the police, as long as you understand my position. I can't, of course, make any official statement, but provided I had your assurance that anything I might say to you would be off the record, I'd be happy to cooperate. Fine. I look forward to seeing you.
Mr. Daly.
George.
Mr. Daly.
This is Raymond, member of my staff. He's also family.
Nice one. Pleased to meet you. Come and sit down. Well, this is a very serious business. Very serious. I think it'd be wise to retain a top silk. Now, what about John Rockman? Top-class man. He'll give them the run for your money.
How much?
Well, a retainer of £10,000 should do it. And then, of course, there'll be refreshers.
Refreshers?
Yes, £1,000 a day for the length of the trial.
Well, that kind of money, I'm the one who need refreshing. That'd be cheaper to do a Lord Lucan. No, I'll defend myself.
That's unwise. You know what they say, a man who defends himself has a fool for a client.
That'd be an expression coined by a member of your profession, I take it.
Do you know, I think it was.
Look, all I was doing is asserting my common rights. I mean, what sort of sentence could they give me?
And if you're found guilty? Oh, it'd be life. No doubt about that. Your age, you'll probably die in prison. Oh, yes, it'd definitely be life.
Well, for flying a Union Jack on a bloody flagpole and saying British is best?
I beg your pardon?
Well, yeah. And this is the summons they delivered us today.
Ah. My apologies, Mr. Daly. I assumed you'd come to see me on another matter.
What other matter?
Oh, something connected with your wife's disappearance.
My wife has not disappeared. She's been mislaid. Now, about that summons.
Oh, this presents no problem at all. No, none at all. On the evidence of this article, you're obviously guilty. You'll be fined and ordered to take the flag down. Tell me, how is Mrs. Daly?
It was difficult trying to establish anything at Daly's.
Being evasive, was he?
More elusive. It's hard trying to keep up with him in the dark. The electricity had been cut off. I also established that the phones had been cut off.
Having money problems, is he? Well. Did you get a photo of the lady?
Nah.
You what?
He said he couldn't find any. He also said that none of her clothes were missing as far as he could tell.
Did he now? Well, I wonder what his good wife has been wearing for the last 2 weeks.
He then asked me whether the local council was being ruled by Moscow or Peking, and inquired whether the Third Reich had resurfaced in the bowels of the town hall.
Mr. Daly, do you wish to question the witness?
Mrs. Worship, one cannot hold a dialogue with a man who is permanently cocking a deafen. I am aware that this man was using the infamous phrase, only obeying orders. I call Raymond Albert Daly.
Did he ever talk about his home life?
I never knew he had one.
What about other women? Did you ever see Arthur with another woman?
I never saw Arthur with his wife, let alone another woman. Mr. Daly.
Yes, Mr. Daly.
You are currently employed at the Arthur Daly car showroom. All leading models carried, significant discounts given. 1A Graceful Road, Northwest 6, are you not?
That is correct.
You have heard the evidence given by this person from the planning office at the town hall?
Yes, I have.
In view of the fact that you was present when Mr. Richards and me was talking about the Union Jack, do you have anything that you would like to add?
Yes, I do. Mr. Richards arrived on the car lot shortly after 9 a.m. I was concerned to notice that he was staggering about and bouncing off of the stock.
You are referring to the Made in Britain stock, everyone with a 6-month warranty?
Yes, I am. I grew apprehensive when it became apparent that his breath smelt heavily of alcohol. I was concerned about the valuable stock, and it seemed likely to me that at any moment he might commit a very violent act.
It's outrageous.
That's what I thought at the time. And as I recall, you was also singing something about there's only one team in London.
That's a bloody lie.
Need I say more, Madam Worship?
Now, I realise that your lad works for Arthur Daly and that you obviously owe him a certain loyalty.
Yeah, well, we are...
Family.
Family, yeah.
Yeah, precisely. And it's in his interests that we get to the bottom of this affair. By helping us, you're helping him.
Is that what...
What I want, yeah.
No. Is that what Arthur said?
Oh, yes, that as well.
Are you sure?
Would I lie to you, love?
It's what Mr. Daly would say if he was here.
Now, turning to Mrs. Daly, just within these 4 walls, would you know if there was another man in her life?
Well, she went a bit quiet for a while when Steve McQueen died.
Mrs. Worship, I represent an ethnic minority. We few, we happy few, are Englishmen and proud to be just that. Oh, I'm sure if I went round rubbishing my country, I'd get a standing ovation in certain quarters and a grant from the local council. I went into a public house during the World Cup. England were playing Cameroon. The whole pub was cheering for Cameroon. This in a country that invented football. I have led a blameless life, yet I am brought before you like a common criminal because I dared to say British is best. What has happened to traditional values?
So you were saying that Mr. Daly came in to see you recently? What about?
About his overdraft. He wanted to increase his limit.
Big overdraft, is it, sir?
Substantial. Quite substantial.
Did he say he had any prospects of reducing it in the near future?
You know, as a matter of fact, he did. Some scheme or other. He just had a large flagpole erected on his forecourt. I can't remember precisely, but it was an important aspect in his plans to raise money.
I am intrigued by the comment you made to the planning enforcement officer. Do you seriously believe that the local town hall is run by a bunch of extremists who are bigoted, paranoid, and grossly incompetent?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Your reference to Mr. Richards about going over the top indicates you have a military history.
Oh, yes, indeed I do.
Can you give us some details?
Oh, indeed I can. I did 2 years national service, the catering corps at Catterick, and I was sent on 6 weeks secret detachment to the Isle of Wight.
You've been neglecting your cuticles.
There's really no need to do this, you know. I just want to ask you a few questions.
Of course. But it looks better if you're a customer. You know how people are about the police.
Yeah, I do. In my experience, people confide in their hairdressers. They tell them things they wouldn't dream of saying to anyone else.
That's true.
Take Mrs. Daly now. Regular customer for 15 years. You probably know more about her than anyone else alive.
I can tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
She's got wonderful roots.
That was a bit strong, wasn't it? saying he was pissed on the car lot?
Not at all. Little bird told me that the magistrate is teetotal.
After I talked with your colleague the other day, I gave the matter considerable thought, and I recalled something that might just possibly be relevant. A number of years ago, Mr. Daly lodged this with me.
While not fully embracing your opinions on the people who are running this borough, we incline to the view that prosecutions like this tend to give your position considerable credibility. I wish our borough solicitor to advise those who have instructed him in this to investigate as a matter of extreme urgency the allegation that council employees are consuming alcohol during working hours. Mr. Daly, this court is giving you an absolute discharge. Your costs will be awarded against the council. Of course, should you repeat the alleged offence and the council proceed against you, then you must understand that if found guilty, you might well incur a fine.
Thank you, Mrs. Worship.
All right, so you've established a motive. I still don't believe that Arthur Daly has murdered his wife.
It's a proven and indisputable fact, Park. 85% of murders are domestic. A wife gets murdered, you start with the husband. 85 times out of 100, you get a hole in one. Park. That concrete plinth, what would you say it measured?
6 by 4.
Mr. Dane, this way, please. And one more.
Look, I want to do a follow-up story, how the little man beat the council, that sort of thing.
My pleasure, Greg, my pleasure. You follow us back to the car lot and it can be conducted at the scene of my triumph.
Yeah, watch out, Arthur, here comes the enemy.
Mr. Richards, Greg Hunt, West London Recorder. What if I could have a comment for our readers on the verdict?
It was a travesty of justice.
I'll be watching you, Daly. Every move you make, I'll be watching you.
You lose some, you lose some.
Yeah, why don't you invite him back for a drink, Arthur?
Oh, he's gone. Oh, no! Oi! What's going on? I want you all as witnesses, every single one of you. This is nothing less than a case of criminal assault. You're nothing better than a middle-aged vandal, Morley. You've gone too far this time, though. I've just stuffed the council. You'll be no trouble. I'm doing you for criminal assault and battery.
I have all the required permissions, Daly.
What required permissions? Who in their right mind will give you permission to do a thing like this? What are you up to?
I'm continuing my investigations into the disappearance of your wife.
My wife? What's she got to do with your wanton destruction?
It's quite simple, really. I'm trying to establish if she's buried beneath this flagpole.
Are you aware that I supply electronic components for the medical profession? Yes, yes, and you are literally putting human life at risk by cutting off my telephone lines. Checks were sent to you weeks ago for all outstanding bills. No, I want a full-scale investigation. I also want my lines restored. What do you mean, have a nice day? Hello? Why is it whenever you put a shovel in an Englishman's hands, he always leans on it? Hello, Billy.
There's no point in filling the hole, Arthur. They'll only have to dig it up again when they come to put the flagpole back up.
Arthur, I've come down for some more microchip marvels. They're going a bomb in Bradford. I'll take 6 dozen tenderly and 3 dozen mixed. Money, and old shoe cup.
Go inside, Billy.
Good, good. Glad to see you've seen sense finally and dug up that flagpole.
Arrangements are underway for the re-erection of the flagpole, complete with flag, Mr. Richards. Thank you, Billy. Nice to know I'm bringing so much culture into so many people's lives.
All loaded up and ready to go, Billy.
Thank you, Ray. Either of you talk fancy drink down Winchester?
No, it's a bit too early for us, Billy. Might see you there later.
Right. Bye for now.
Yeah, laters. Arthur,
Yeah?
about Arnie.
Well, her indoors?
Yeah, where exactly is she?
Ray, if I knew, I'd be much happier.
What, you mean you think something really has happened to her, then?
No, of course it hasn't. I'm talking about what's happening to me. I mean, how can I earn a crust with that Melon Morley going on about how worried he is? And there's the aggravation of the flagpole. Next thing we know, they'll be searching a lot. Next thing we know, they'll be searching the lock-up. Oh, my good God, I can't remember what in the stock is straight and what isn't. Yeah, have we got the receipts for these striptease egg-timers? Yeah, those must go, Ray. Those must go, and those must go. And what about the Swiss yodeling corkscrews? Are they bent or are they not? Yeah, that's all right. Those must go. Use your discretion, but they must be hidden. All that must go. Those must go. These are all right. Keep moving, officer. I'm stock-taking.
Mr. Morley wondered if you'd like to come down to the station, please.
Why are you being so polite? Ever since you and Morley have been going on about her indoors, you've become very polite. It's my experience, when police officers start being polite, they are about to kick you somewhere very sensitive. All right. Raymond, I'm leaving you in charge. Remember all them orders we've got to get out? Get them out. I'll leave it all in your hands.
Only when you've finished your stock taking, mind.
I'll just go and get my keys and my coat.
Oh, there's no need to take your car, Mr. Daly. I'll give you a lift. My pleasure.
Note that, Ray. Excessive courtesy. Daly, your managing director speaking. Yes, well, it was definitely sent weeks ago. Yes, that is correct. I am indeed working on secret contracts for the Ministry of Defence. You'll give it priority service. I'm deeply obliged. Goodbye. Do you mind, officer? You do not have security clearance for that kind of classified information.
Billy, Ray Daly. Yeah, I'm glad I caught you, mate. Well, I think I can safely say that today is your lucky day. Yeah, get yourself over here now, mate.
None of your wife's clothes are missing. What does that say to you?
She's travelling light.
Very light, I'd say. You failed to report her missing.
I didn't know she was missing, did I? You sound like one of the insurance claim forms. State where you last saw the items you are claiming for. If you knew where you last saw them, you wouldn't be claiming for them, would you?
How would you describe your relationship with your wife?
I wouldn't. I'm not given to making public pronouncements about my personal life. But what I am prepared to discuss is when you're going to get my flagpole back up.
Oh, these things take time, Daly. Paperwork, you know.
You got it down fast enough. It is now blocking a row of pristine, made-in-Britain cars. I've had 3 punters wanting to test drive. I'm losing a fortune.
Would I be right in saying that you're more concerned about your flagpole than you are about your wife?
My wife is not laid out in the car lot in front of my prime stock.
That's true. We have established that.
Just exactly where is your wife?
I don't know. I wish I did. Entrepreneurs do not increase their takings by chatting with police officers.
Detective Sergeant Morley, CID. It's the business manager of British Telecom.
Arthur Daly? No, that's all right. No, I also supply equipment to the police. Yes, indeed, that is correct. I need to be in 24-hour contact with my clientele in the medical profession. Priority reconnection. I am deeply obliged. Yes, and I'll get in touch with the bank, get them to go through their records and sort out your cheque. Fine, Tar. Goodbye.
Going through a bit of a bad patch, are we?
You wouldn't know about that, would you? Monthly paycheck, superannuation, pension scheme, all the little perks. I can't go prancing into some subsidised canteen when I feel peckish. I live in the real world.
Yeah, and we've established that you're finding it chilly. And we've also established that some years ago you took out an insurance policy on your wife.
I did?
You did.
Did I?
Yeah. I think you'll find it's lodged at your solicitor's. In the event of her death, you stand to collect a tidy sum.
How tidy?
Positively neat.
Are you sure you heard Arthur right?
Definitely. Tell Billy he said that I want him to take the entire remainder of my stock of microchip marvels on sale or return.
He wasn't having an attack, was he? It's not like Arthur. It's not like him at all. You mean he's trusting me?
Of course he is. He's even thinking of opening up my northern branch to give you a better service.
Bloody hell. Well, he hasn't been that generous since he sold me a ticket for last Leeds United Cup final. Of course it were counterfeit, but it's the thought that counts, isn't it?
Right. Now, while we're at it, what about some singing camels?
Camels, Bradford, aye, definitely.
In view of the fuss that you made about your flagpole, I'm giving you notice of our intention to search your premises.
She's not in the lockup. I'd have seen her.
I'm talking about your home.
Well, she's not there either. Still, you're welcome to go and look.
Rest assured, it will be left precisely as we find it.
Well, that's a spare key. Leave it on the hall table. There you go, Squire. Yeah, Ray, you sure this stuff's not iffy?
Of course it isn't, Dave. We just cramped for space at the lockup.
What's yours, Charlie?
Pint, please.
Better?
Yeah, please.
Right.
I want you to make a full statement. You're not, of course, obliged to say anything, but anything you do say will be taken down and may be used in evidence. I want to know all about your wife. You can start with the day you met her. By the time you've finished, I want to know her better than you do.
What I want to know is why Arthur Daly can't store all this stuff round his house.
He told you the police might...
Search?
Search, yeah.
Well, suppose they come here to search. We'll be accessories. I blame all this on that wife of his. I never did like her. If someone's done her in, they should get the Nobel Peace Prize.
Mum, that's Auntie you're talking about. Now, where do you want these laughing policemen?
So what do you think then, Sarge?
I want a body part, that's what I want. When I've got that, I'll tell you what I think. In the meantime, have Daly sign that and let him go.
Keep the change. Raymond, you've been excessive.
You might as well tell them where she is. They'll find her sooner or later.
What have you done with her? You can't leave this stuff here forever, Ray. I've got a club to run.
Well, you know Arthur and his stock taken.
Ray, thank God you're here. I thought you'd gone missing too. I need the use of your spare bedroom. The police have completely turned my place over.
Well, it'll have to be the kitchen, Arthur. The spare room's full of your stock.
Ta, Dave.
Ah. Now, that will be her indoors, Arthur.
How'd you know that?
She's been ringing every 5 minutes.
Hey, now, come on. Let's get it over and done with, Arthur. Go on.
Answer it.
Did she sound put out, Dave?
Very, very.
What, discovered there'd been a massive police hunt for her?
Yeah, she's been talking with her next-door neighbour. He's been complaining about all-night police parties, hooliganism.
And he would have mentioned the various visits too, I assume. Phone, lights, hairdressers?
Yeah, they did crop up in the conversation. Yeah, and apparently the Residents' Association has lodged a formal complaint, and the caretaker is anxious for the worst.
You must be relieved, Arthur.
Relieved?
Well, that auntie's all right.
Relieved? Relieved? You are looking at a definitive case of terminal aggravation. She went to Elf Farm, didn't she? Of course she did, spur of the moment. Said she gave me a letter for the hairdresser. Probably went down the same black hole as my cheques for the phone and the light. Come on, Ray. Let's go and see if Morley's got that flagpole up.
Look, are you sure you don't want to pop round and see Auntie?
It's all my fault. I told those bloody policemen it would be. And make things worse, she says she's lost weight and wants a complete new wardrobe of clothes.
I have committed invaluable man-hours in the pursuit of this investigation. Taxpayers' money has been expended. The police computer has been mobilised. There has been an all-station alert throughout the country in the hunt for your wife, and all this could have been avoided if you hadn't mislaid her. And now, you come strolling in here, bold as brass, demanding that blasted flagpoles are re-erected without delay. Well, I'm telling you that your flipping flagpole was re-erected at the taxpayer's expense 3 hours ago. I'm going to count to 5. And if you're still here when I've finished, I'm going to charge you with wasting police time. Out!
Hold on while I put the floodlights on.
Arthur, the flagpole. Is it up? It's gone. Somebody's nicked it.